he's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pushes him over. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Attack!
Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, 15!
On 2nd and very short, Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 15! Attack!
They go play fake. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, dribble it!
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Six yards left on 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Devontae Smith now from his end zone. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Larry Fitzgerald. 84 yards. And the Cowboys strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Yellow.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's get it now. Let's get it right now.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Attack, attack! Come back!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
15. Hey, 43.
Mahomes to throw once more. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Sundown. Hey, 57.
And it's a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Let's go!
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go in at the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points, while the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's done. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
15.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 1st down, Mahomes. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hey, Rimley!
From the 38, Mahomes, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Hey, color.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. On second down, they'll run it here. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Hey, 43.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's done. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now Mahomes. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First man through is the fullback Juszczyk. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Mahomes will throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they... Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Hurts throwing right away. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ready.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the option left, it's Hurts. Spins past him. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. Hurts going to keep it again. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Hurts. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. from 3 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take. Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, Gronkowski complete.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes, leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That fourth down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. They'll try the left side. Done. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 2nd down now. It's done, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He's got the Hall of Famer, Fred Biletnikoff, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I don't care who.
Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready, fight, 97. 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Ultra. Set, cut.
First carry for Najee Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
On the ball.
And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Room here to run. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
52 blaster. Cut.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And oh, he coughed it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Hey, Rimley!
Now a handoff up the middle. Done. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and then getting...
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And they get the result there. Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
6, 7, green jack. Ready.
From the gun, it's Tua. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Hey, 43.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Yellow.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man. It's Freddie Biletnikoff. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Yellow.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on
Hey,
3rd
43,
down.
43, 15.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, it's always easy to second-guess a call, but maybe he should have just handed it off here on 3rd and short instead of keeping it on a play-action pass attempt. Now it's 4th and long, and just gave the defense a lot of momentum to build on for the next series.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Najee Harris, 14 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressive. And Mahomes misfires again.